On a seemingly ordinary day at a Whitby beach, a 10-year-old boy named Jake Robert stumbles upon a peculiar rock that feels alive in his hands. That moment, so simple yet profound, sets the stage for a journey that transcends time and expectation. As he clutches this odd-shaped treasure, an older man offers to trade him, but something deep within Jake whispers, "This one is special." Little does he know, this decision will shape not just his childhood, but his entire future. Fast forward to adulthood, and Jake has transformed his childhood curiosity into a career in paleontology, chasing the very essence of the Earth's history. Yet, despite accolades and discoveries, a lingering emptiness tugs at him. What could possibly be his groundbreaking moment? Years later, a chaotic afternoon unfolds when his children accidentally topple his cherished rock collection. As he painstakingly sorts through the pieces, a crack in that very Whitby rock catches his eye. What lies within? Could it hold the key to everything he's been searching for? In a twist of fate, Jake's journey comes full circle, reminding us that sometimes our greatest treasures are hidden in the most unexpected places. The initial discovery of rock and its emotional connection with Jake Robert. Jake Robert was just a kid when he stumbled upon his first rock. It was a smooth, round stone, glistening under the sunlight like a hidden treasure. Little did he know that this seemingly insignificant find would spark a lifelong passion. As he held that rock, a sense of wonder washed over him, a feeling that would become a defining aspect of his identity. Jake felt an emotional connection that went beyond the physicality of the rock. It represented a world full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. In the years that followed, Jake's fascination deepened. He would spend hours collecting rocks of all shapes and sizes, each one telling a story of the Earth's history. His room transformed into a miniature museum, showcasing his prized possessions. Friends would often join him on his rock hunting adventures, but it was Jake who felt most at home among the stones. The thrill of discovery and the connection to something greater fueled his passion, transforming a simple hobby into a profound emotional journey. As he grew older, the initial thrill of finding rocks evolved into a quest for knowledge. Jake began to research geology, diving into textbooks and documentaries. He learned about the formation of rocks, the processes that shaped the Earth, and the life forms that once roamed the land. Each new piece of information felt like another layer added to his emotional connection. He realized that every rock was not just a stone, it was a fragment of history, a testament to the passage of time. Jake's emotional bond with rocks became a source of comfort during challenging times. Before we continue to the video, if you think that we should all be respectful to each other, regardless of the color of their skin, like this video and subscribe in the channel. Whenever he faced difficulties, he would retreat to his collection, finding solace in the cool, smooth surfaces of his beloved stones. Each rock seemed to whisper secrets of resilience and endurance, reminding him of the Earth's ability to withstand the test of time. This emotional refuge solidified his commitment to understanding the world beneath his feet. Ultimately, Jake's initial discovery of rock was more than a mere childhood curiosity. It was the beginning of a journey that would shape his life. The emotional connection he felt would guide him toward a future filled with exploration and discovery, laying the foundation for his evolving passion for geology. The evolution of Jake Roberts' passion for geology and paleontology. As Jake matured, his passion for rocks naturally evolved into a broader interest in geology and paleontology. He was captivated by the idea of understanding the Earth's processes and the ancient creatures that once inhabited it. This shift in focus was not just a simple change of interest. It was a profound awakening to the interconnectedness of life and the planet. Each rock he studied offered a glimpse into a world long gone, igniting a desire to explore deeper. Jake eagerly enrolled in geology classes, where he discovered the intricacies of rock formation, plate tectonics, and the fossilization process. He became immersed in the science, spending countless hours in the library, poring over research papers and textbooks. The more he learned, the more he felt that he was piecing together a grand puzzle of Earth's history. His enthusiasm was contagious, inspiring his classmates to share in his excitement and curiosity. Field trips became the highlight of Jake's academic journey. Armed with a hammer and a notebook, he ventured into the great outdoors, collecting samples and examining geological formations. Each expedition was an adventure, and Jake felt a thrill every time he unearthed a fossil or identified a rock type. These experiences not only solidified his knowledge, but also deepened his emotional connection to the subject. He could almost hear the echoes of the past with each discovery. In addition to his love for geology, Jake's fascination with paleontology blossomed. The idea of studying ancient life forms sparked a fire within him. He delved into the study of dinosaurs, marine reptiles, and prehistoric plants, fascinated by how they adapted to their environments. This newfound interest complemented his geological studies, allowing him to see the Earth as a living history book, each layer telling a story of evolution and change. Jake's passion for geology and paleontology became a driving force in his life. It was more than just a career path, it was a calling. The emotional connection he felt to the Earth and its ancient inhabitants provided a sense of purpose and fulfillment. If you love your family and believe in spreading positivity, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to stay connected. As he stood on the precipice of adulthood, he knew that he was destined to explore the depths of the Earth, unraveling its mysteries and sharing his discoveries with the world. The reunion with rock and the revelation of ammonite fossils. Jake Robert had always had a special connection with rocks, but it was during a routine field trip that he stumbled upon something extraordinary. While breaking the surface of a weathered outcrop, he noticed an unusual texture that piqued his curiosity. As he brushed away the dirt, he revealed a perfectly preserved ammonite fossil. The intricate patterns on the shell were stunning, and in that moment, Jake felt a rush of nostalgia mixed with excitement. It was as if the rock was calling out to him, reminding him of his childhood fascination with geology. This unexpected encounter reignited a spark within him. The ammonite fossil wasn't just a relic of the past, it was a tangible link to the ancient oceanic worlds that once thrived millions of years ago. Jake found himself lost in thought, contemplating the life that had existed long before our time. The discovery felt personal, almost spiritual, as if he had unearthed a part of his own history. The thrill of the find sent waves of inspiration through him, pushing him to delve deeper into the world of paleontology once again. Jake decided to share his discovery with his colleagues, and the reactions were overwhelmingly positive. They recognized the significance of the find and its potential to contribute to ongoing research. The fossils were not only a valuable addition to their collection, but also a catalyst for renewed interest in the region's geological history. Soon, the news of Jake's discovery spread beyond the lab, capturing the attention of the scientific community and sparking discussions about the preservation of fossil sites. As the momentum built, Jake found himself at the center of a small scientific whirlwind. Collaborations were formed and new research projects emerged. The ammonite fossils became a focal point for studies on ancient marine life, and Jake was invited to present his findings at various conferences. It was a whirlwind of activity, and for someone who had felt disconnected from his passion for so long, it was exhilarating. He reveled in the opportunity to share his knowledge and excitement with others. In the midst of all this buzz, Jake realized the impact his discovery had not only on his career but on the community as a whole. Schools organized field trips to the site, families came to learn about the fossils, and local historians began to explore the geological narratives of their region. The ammonite fossils had become a bridge connecting the past to the present, fostering a sense of pride and curiosity within the community. Jake felt a profound sense of fulfillment, knowing that his passion for geology had the power to inspire others. If you're against racism and discrimination, show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Share the impact of the fossil discovery on the scientific community and Jake Roberts' life. The discovery of the ammonite fossils didn't just create a ripple effect, it sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Researchers began to examine the implications of Jake's find on existing theories about marine biodiversity during the Mesozoic era. The fossils provided crucial data that could alter understandings of extinction events and climate changes that affected ocean life. Papers were published, discussions erupted, and Jake found himself becoming a pivotal figure in this ongoing dialogue. As the accolades poured in, Jake experienced a mix of pride and humility. He understood that his discovery was a collaborative effort, one that would require input from various experts. Each new piece of research added depth to the narrative of the Ammonites, and Jake felt honored to contribute to a greater understanding of Earth's history. The collaborative spirit reignited his enthusiasm, and he eagerly engaged with colleagues, sharing insights and ideas that would push their collective research forward. In his personal life, the impact of the discovery was equally profound. Friends and family, who had watched him grapple with doubt and uncertainty in his career, were thrilled to see him thrive. His renewed passion translated into more engaging conversations at home, and he often found himself animatedly discussing his latest findings over dinner. The excitement was contagious, and even those outside the scientific community began to take an interest in his work. Moreover, the recognition from the scientific community opened doors for Jake that he had long thought closed. Grants, invitations to speak at seminars, and collaborations with prominent researchers became a reality. He was no longer just a researcher working in the shadows. He was a voice in the conversation about Earth's ancient past. This newfound status not only boosted his confidence, but also motivated him to dig deeper into his research. As Jake stood at the crossroads of his career, he realized that the Ammonite fossils were more than just a scientific discovery. They were a transformative moment in his life. The connection he felt to the ancient creatures and the excitement of sharing that with others gave him a renewed sense of purpose. He was reminded that the journey of discovery is never-ending, and that each fossil, each rock, has a story waiting to be told. Rediscovery of purpose. Jake Robert found himself at a crossroads in his life, a moment that felt both daunting and exhilarating. After years of wandering through the vast fields of research in geology and paleontology, he had begun to feel disconnected from the very passion that once ignited his curiosity. It was during an unexpected encounter with a group of enthusiastic student geologists that the spark began to flicker back to life. Their fervor and excitement for discovery reminded him of his own early days, filled with wonder and ambition. Conversations flowed easily, with anecdotes shared about field trips and the thrill of unearthing fossils. It was in these moments that Jake realized he had been missing the camaraderie and the shared passion that once fueled his journey. As he spent more time with these budding geologists, Jake started to reflect on his own motivations. He began to revisit the reasons he fell in love with geology in the first place. The stories of ancient worlds captured his imagination anew, and he found himself longing for the thrill of discovery that had once defined his career. Each discussion sparked memories of his own explorations, and he felt an overwhelming urge to immerse himself back into the field. The excitement was palpable, a magnetic pull that reminded him of the pure joy of uncovering secrets hidden in the earth. With this renewed sense of purpose, Jake decided to dive back into research with a vengeance. He dusted off his old field notes and geological maps, eager to explore areas he had once deemed too familiar. He revisited sites where he had previously unearthed fossils, scrutinizing them with fresh eyes and a revived spirit. This wasn't just about making new discoveries anymore. It was about reconnecting with the essence of who he was as a scientist. Each step into the field felt like a journey back in time, rekindling the thrill of pursuing knowledge. Moreover, Jake began to share his reinvigorated passion with others. He organized workshops and field trips for students and colleagues, fostering a collaborative environment where ideas could flourish. He found joy in mentoring young geologists, guiding them through the intricacies of research and exploration. It was a two-way street. As he taught, he also learned, absorbing their enthusiasm and fresh perspectives. This exchange not only reignited his own passion, but also created a ripple effect, inspiring others to delve deeper into their interests. Ultimately, this rededication to research transformed Jake's life in profound ways. He not only rediscovered his love for geology, but also redefined his role within the scientific community. The sense of purpose he had longed for returned, and with it, the exhilaration of knowledge and discovery. Jake felt more alive than ever, a reminder that sometimes All it takes to rekindle a flame is a little inspiration from those around us. As Jake stands there on the familiar Whitby beach, the salty breeze stirs something deep within him. He thinks about that fateful day when he first picked up that peculiar rock. Who knew that such a simple moment would shape his entire life? The thrill of unearthing those ancient ammonite fossils isn't just about the accolades. It's a reminder of the joy and wonder that first ignited his passion for geology. But what does this discovery mean for Jake moving forward? With the scientific community buzzing and the world eager to hear his next move, he faces a pivotal choice. Will he share his find with the world, or will he keep it close as a personal treasure? As he gazes out at the waves crashing against the shore, he realizes that true fulfillment isn't always about fame or fortune. It's about the connection to the earth, the stories hidden in its layers, and the thrill of exploration. So, what's next for Jake Robert? Will he dive deeper into his research, or perhaps inspire the next generation of geologists? The journey continues, and the best discoveries might still be ahead. What would you do in his shoes? Share your thoughts below, and let's keep this conversation going.